Hello and welcome to Let's Play Discworld. One minor thing that I've done off screen, because I was a bit silly. Yes, I looked at the tattoos, but I forgot to talk to the pirate afterwards. Upon doing so, he gives us a whistle, with which to call Polly. However, we are under strict instructions not to lose it. I've also got rid of our other ladder by just leaving it in the shades, so hopefully now we should be able to pick this one up. Hopefully. If not, then we can't, and I go off and try to find Polly.
That doesn't.
Oh, give me the ladder.
That doesn't.
I want that ladder.
Let's keep track of.
Okay, fine. We don't want the ladder. We really do want that ladder. Or at the very least, we want to get rid of the ladder. Okay. So, let's leave Ankh-Morpork for now. And then we'll go to Lady Ramkin's Dragon Sanctuary, because that's new on the map. So, to the edge of the world! Now, there are birds out there.
They're catching all the fish that go over the edge.
Seems intelligent. Oops. Ah! Polly has arrived.
That doesn't work.
So, how are we going to get Polly there?
I'll hang on to this myself.
Okay. Oh, worm on a string.
That doesn't.
And I'm sure he wants a cracker. Which we don't have. Yeah, corn, I guess.
Stop that bird!
Polly want a cracker!
I bet you do. And we don't have a cracker. Alright. Let's leave them, because I cannot think about where the crackers might happen to be. Alright, let's go to Ankh-Morpork. This is going to be a low progress video. I have that feeling now. Yeah, we'll head there for now. Oh, it's gonna be... Is it closed?
Lady Ramkin's Dragon Sanctuary. Brimstone deliveries at the rear.
No, it's not. We can go through. Into the vastness of... Ah, and here we are, finally at the mansion. Let's use the knocker.
I'm just feeding my little darlings now.
Okay, we'll head round the back then. There are dragons everywhere. There's also a leash. We'll take that. Because that might come in handy.
Mambo the 16th. Quite a chubby little chap, aren't you?
Right, let's talk to Lady Ramkin then. This doesn't appear to be...
Oh, hello again. You're at the hairdresser's.
Oh, Yes, I was. I suggested a hairstyle for you, didn't I? That could be important for later. Probably won't be.
Good grief, it's...
Let's talk to Lady Ramkin then.
I'm Lady Ramkin. Do mind the doo-doos.
Eh?
Well, if you don't, the doo does what it does.
It does? What does it do?
Well, it does the dirty. The doo-doos, I mean. It can be dodgy
God.
ducking doo-doos. If there's any carbon on your feet, you could be history. And geography. Dragon droppings are rather unstable, even explosive. That's what the boots are for. Can't go tracking this sort of thing in the house. It eats through the rugs. And the foundations, actually.
Oh, yes. I'll be careful.
Some sort of constable, are you?
Eh?
Well, your hat. It's very grand. Officer's issue, I suppose.
No, not exactly. I'm a wizard.
Ah, sorry. I'm afraid I don't have much to do with men. Dragon fancier, are you?
I could be, I guess.
Run that bit about men past me again.
Oh, well, I've just never... Well, dragons have taken up most of my time, really. I've never really got the hang of... Well, you know, boys and everything.
No comment.
Let's not mention dragons. I've had a bad day.
Oh dear.
What on earth was that bang?
Oh, no, there goes another one. Poor little mite. He was one of my best breeders, too.
There he goes.
Off! He's gone off! It's the flames, you see. It's all in the digestion. The more combustible the food they eat, the more powerful the flame.
Really?
Now and then one of the little beggars overdoes it and sets himself off. Rather nasty, really. Dragon innards are so hard to shift from the ceiling.
Do they all
Oh,
explode?
dear.
Well, what they're trying to do is modify their digestion to create hotter flames. If they could only approach evolution more scientifically, they might do better. As it is, the species needs an awful lot of looking after.
Is a self-detonating, toxic, defecating house pet really going to catch on?
Well, there's the excitement of breeding, pedigree lines and all.
Yeah, and you can watch them all blow up afterwards.
Yes, it's hard. You get so fond of them. I give the members of one family line the same name, and then just attach
Oh,
a number
God.
at the end. It makes it less heart-wrenching to lose one then. That was Mambo
Mambo
the
the-
15th who just detonated now. Sadly, his son is a bit of a disappointment.
Oh?
Yes, he's a runt. Mambo the 16th will probably never survive to breed. He's too small to fly, and dragons mate on the wing, don't you know? Still, he's a romantic little soul, a real charmer to the ladies.
Ladies?
Well, lady dragons. He's always doing little mating dances. Quite the little show-off, really.
Dragons? Where?
All around you, young man. Swamp dragons. The only kind of dragon that normally exists, of course. They're quite lovable. Are you a member of the Dragon Protection Society?
Of course,
Protection
one of the
Society?
being.
My dear woman, there's a dragon out there that is bent on burning this whole city to the ground.
Yes, poor thing. It's usually the owner's fault, you know.
I guess that's technically me, but... Okay.
Oh, I'll catch...
Can we go in, or... I don't
That
think it's
doesn't-
me. No. So we now have a leash. I couldn't tell you what to do with it, because I don't know. And, ooh, statue.
Well, I suppose when you're this rich, garden gnomes are just too passé.
Fair point. Okay, let's leave then. And really consider what I'm going to do next. Because I'm a little stumped, if I'm honest. Let's go to the square. We've talked to them. The shingle really bothers me. I'm certain there's something I can do with that. Almost certain. Right, let's talk to the Amazon woman.
Have you ever thought of using this virginity thing as an advantage?
Eh?
Oh, as a virgin, I mean. Have you ever thought about the career possibilities of being, say,
Oh,
for
God.
instance, tied to a rock?
Oh, I don't actually qualify anymore.
What? Did someone finally best you in combat?
At Tiddlywinks, actually.
Tiddlywinks!
Well, the goddess and me, we finally reached this understanding.
Oh, Blast! And I'm good at tiddlywinks.
Oh dear.
So what's up in the mayhem department today?
Well, funny you should say that. Business is taking a very odd turn. I did what you said, issued certificates of lustful intent, and it worked quite well. But then some fellows began transferring them. You know, saying I couldn't hit them because they'd passed the certificate on to someone else. Turns out they were cancelling people's debts if they took the note off their hands as a favour. I've had to get all formal now, stipulate the meaning of the notes in full.
The issuer promises to redeem this note for one punch in the face. That sort of thing.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm thinking of calling them pound notes.
Brilliant.
Look, I'd really appreciate some help with this rotten dragon. You don't think you could,
Yes?
help? I mean, if it's not too much trouble, pardon me for asking and all.
Well, I don't really think I can.
Oh, look, why, for Offler's sake?
Well, it's the flames, you see. The goddess Mothra kind of requires us to dance around them and then smack our heads against a wall. It's a very well-regarded ritual.
Oh, really?
Really odd.
Yeah. What with the dragon flame aspect of things, I can't see as I'd be much help.
Look, don't they have any other gods out there in the hublands that you can worship?
Well, there is Friggamum, the snow god.
Fine. Well, why don't you switch to worshipping him then?
What? Would you want to walk around in the frost in this outfit?
You have a point there, you know. Possibly two.
You deserve that.
You seem a likely candidate to ask.
Oh, we've had this.
Well, I said no point. Oh,
What,
Yes, we
you
have
mean
had
he
this.
Well,
Okay. Huh. So, I need to get into the cellar, ideally. Alright, I'm going to end the video here while I work out what I'm supposed to be doing. Till next time.